So from here, if you type something into the feedback, let me take a look and see if anything's Slido. Whoa, yes, there's so many. Okay, let me see. Does it preserve the right to left style of reading Hebrew? Yes, thanks for asking. So if you look here, let me zoom back out. For those that are learning Hebrew, this will be particularly useful, but when you click this toggle here, it'll switch over to Hebrew, and all the work is preserved. Same coloring, same format, and in this format, it will be right to left. And the tools are supported in Hebrew as well. Is this web app available in dark mode? We are thinking of it. We want to weigh which one to do first. How does the line breaks work in Psalm 23 or the SELA app? Line breaks. Where's Nathan?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what do you mean line breaks?
So like, how do you choose to break the line after 3 words? Is that?
Yeah. Oh, how to do that?
As in, like, is that what's written in the original manuscript?
Ah.
How was that introduced?
Ah. Okay. So the line divisions, like where the next line begins, we actually took it from the BSB Bible because the data had line division data, and there's this open source, and so that's the one that we had access to. Yeah. So they're taken from that. I can see really interesting new discoveries and meaning of the Bible with SELA. Is there a place to see what other people have found? Yes. Thanks for asking. I didn't write these questions, by the way, but they seem like questions. So this is the dashboard. After you've opened a new study and then you put in your verse, your data would automatically be saved as a file in this recent page. And so from here, you can press the button to share to public, and then it will automatically be searchable in the public one. And so from here, you can see owner, but you can really just type like Psalm 23, oops, like a Psalm 2 or anything with 2 in it, and then it'll have the thing that's served, and you can see what other people are doing, their coloring, how they've divided the poem into stanzas as well. And you can also share with your friends if you give them like the exact name of your study. I think that will be more specific and easier to find. Is there a feature for me to add comments as I use the study to use SELA to study Bible? Yes, this is actually a high priority of ours for this year. A section to add so that we can add like notes and annotations, and we want that to be available for other people to see as well. Can I print Psalm 23 out with the boxes and all so I can use pen and highlighter? At the moment, no. And we haven't thought of this, but I think it's a really good suggestion. I think we'll write it down. Can, yeah, Faye, could you write it? Or, yeah, thank you.
So if you print it as is in color, it would still preserve the coloring, right? So
it would, yeah.
Isn't that already existing?
Like through this print button?
Yeah, is that what it means?
Let me see what happens.
So it's not.
I think there could be something that we could do in the back end to make this more printable. What happens if we press the print button? Where will it go? I wonder. Okay. In your past sermons, you mentioned alliteration a lot, which is a key poetic device. Is there a way to see what words would sound like in Hebrew? We do have this as a goal. It's under, so you see here there are 4 major categories of tools. Right now we've only released Motif, which is a smart tool for finding repeated words and ideas. Our next plan for this year is actually to develop the structure tool. And then down the line, we'll develop the sound tool. One of the hopes is that in the sound tool, it'll automatically find clusters of rhymes and words. and I also have the hope that when you select word boxes, even if it's like a set of boxes and you click there's a play button that will read those words for you, I think that'll be very helpful as well. Where am I? What if we are creating stanzas or pairs that are incorrect or far-fetched? Will SELA app correct us based on the Hebrew poetry? It's smart, but it's not that smart. Yeah. I don't think we don't have AI goals for this project at the moment. If you have AI skills, we're welcome to join our adventure. Can you cross-reference between different books and passages? So at the moment, this is just pure data. You won't have access to what other professors or commentators are doing, but we actually do want to have scholars and professors as users as well, so that their analysis would be publicly available, then we can all browse and see how they divide a poem as well. That is something in the long-term goal that we'd like to aim for. Okay, so that's all the questions for now. There's a new one. Are the colors for highlight border standardized to allow for sharing to be understood the same way? Or can it be standardized when studying as a group? Are the colors for highlights border standardized to allow for sharing to be?
Yes.
Yes?
It saves the plan with the colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can share that.
Oh yeah.
You're
Well,
asking if you can have a legend, so like blue always be matching pairs or something like that.
blue always.
Because you're picking whatever color you want,
Yeah,
right? But
yeah.
if there was a use this color if you're highlighting this.
So that when other people click and see it, they know what you're alluding to through the colors.
Like have extra meaning attached to the colors.
Like right now, you're applying the colors to mean pairs, right?
Yeah.
But when someone, if the person wasn't with you, they're not going to know that.
Yeah.
So if there was a legend to depict that I picked blue and
Yeah.
blue means a pair,
Uh-huh.
that would be great because I can share that to a friend. They're going to see blue means a pair and then they're going to understand it more.
I think you're really free to use the colors however you like. For example, they don't have to be pairs. You can say these are all shepherd words and then highlight them, and you can give them all the same color and be like, oh, these are all shepherd words. And you might look in the next session and be like, oh, are there shepherd words here? Yeah, so I think there's freedom. Maybe I'm not understanding it.
Yeah. So you can apply the colors in whichever way you want.
Mm-hmm.
But in your application, I want to tell my friend, this is how I applied it. How do I tell, like they want to be able to share it and have a legend to say, this is how I applied it, check it out.
We plan to have a notes section.
Yeah.
Then you can write whatever, you can write your intent with your colors in. Okay.
One more question.
Yes.
It was also pertaining to order.
Oh.
Is it just songs, or like how much content is important as well?
At the moment, we only have songs. Before we had a high priority to import the whole Old Testament, and also the ability to open multiple passages, so that the tools will pick up repeating ideas between passages as well. But right now, we're trying to juggle which one to do first. Yeah.
You should have done a poll. There's a poll feature.
Like a vote which feature.
Yeah.
Sorry. But there is a feature that I do want to share. We made something called pre-marked studies, and so I recognize that studying poems in the Bible is very new for everyone. So this is really a part of what's next. Okay, what's next? But because poem studying them is really new for everyone, my intent for this coming year is to build a lot of Bible study materials that are suitable for church fellowships, small groups, suitable for personal devo as well, suitable for church leaders to use and run groups as well. So some of these will be available on YouTube, some of these will be full courses and individual workshops as well. And in the SELA WebApp, we have something called pre-marked studies. And so because there were lots of steps into the initial study, I've included some of these that that you can browse for yourself, and they already have the stanza divided, and they sometimes will even have colors that are already matching ideas. And so Psalm 29, I have the colors this way. You know that these two have related ideas. And so it makes it ready for you to start thinking about the words and the meanings and how they're connected in a way. So we plan to have more of these pre-marked studies. Our goal is to inspire Christians around the world to look at poems in the Bible. And so one of our focus is really to make it so that it's shareable and it's teachable and browsable as well. So yeah, we do want to put annotation tools because I think that will really help. So a big update from us is that a month ago, I was in conversation with a group of scholars from Cambridge, and they said they are very open to collaborating with us on making the web app useful for scholars as well. And so very excited about this, but I think we'll do a lot of mock-ups together, and we'll kind of see what features and tools they want as well, so that we'll kind of design the app in kind of those directions. And one of the main things they ask for is also having a parallel view so that you can have Hebrew and English simultaneous. And I think that will be useful for everyone as well. So yeah, just double check any more Q&A feedback. Good. Yes.
Yeah, there's one now.
There's one now. If you have a sermon, will you connect it to the passage? No, but please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And, if you watch them all, you'll know which one is covered. Oh, we will have, yes, we'll have a slide with a link to our socials at the very end.